Hi everyone, welcome to our channel, the Aptitude Guide tag. If this is the first time you guys are watching this video, or if this is the first time you guys visiting our channel, I want you guys to go through all the videos from our channel. You will find mains level content in this explained in English. Many South Indian students who are not that good at Hindi are really facing difficulty understanding North channels. So, in order to help all the students here, I have started this channel, and in our channel, content will be provided in English. And if you guys have any queries, or if you guys want me to add some new videos in this channel, I want you guys to name the topics or the areas. I'll definitely make videos on that particular area. In addition to this, I want you guys to write the comment in your mother tongue. Feel free to write the comment in your mother tongue. Watch the videos, go through each and every video from our channel. You will find mains level content or a step above. And then in this video lesson, we are going to discuss a caselet based on pipes and cisterns. Pipes and cisterns and time and work, both the things will be the same, very much similar to one another. In pipes and cisterns, you observe negative work. In time and work, that's positive. So let's understand the given information. So here, you are given that a tank is to be filled with 4 inlet pipes. That's been mentioned in the question. 4 inlet pipes are named ABCD, and 3 outlet pipes MN and O. So ABCD are doing the positive work, MN and O are doing the negative work. The efficiency ratio of pipes A and B is 3:5. So what is efficiency ratio? Efficiency ratio is the inverse ratio of days ratio. If A can do a work in 20 days, B can do the same work in 30 days. If A can do a work in 20 days, B can do the same work in 30 days. Then the days ratio of these two is 2:3. As the days ratio is 2:3, efficiency ratio will be 3:2. As the days ratio is 2:3, the efficiency ratio is 3:2. Efficiency ratio is nothing but, if you solve the question based on unitary method, I mean, if you assume the total work as the LCM of these two, if it is 60, let's assume the total work as 60 units. So A can complete 60 units in 20 days. And we assume that amount of work done on any given day is the same. So work will be equally distributed among 20 days. So A can do 60 units in 20 days. So he can do 3 parts or 3 units per day. So this is the amount of work done by A per day. In the same way, this is the amount of work done by B per day. So amount of work completed by A per day is to amount of work completed by B per day is nothing but their efficiency. So this is the amount of work that A can do in the same time in which this is the amount of work that B can do. Fine, that's the comparison between A and B. If the time ratio is 2:3, efficiency ratio is 3:2. So efficiency ratio is the inverse ratio of time ratio. Now, let us dig deeper. Let us read the other information as well. So you guys understood what efficiency ratio is? The efficiency of pipe C is double that of pipe D. So some relation is given between the efficiencies of A and B in the previous condition, and some information is given about the efficiency of C and D in this condition. Pipes A and M fill the tank in 60 minutes. I don't know in how much time the A takes to fill the tank. I don't know in what time M can empty the tank, as M is an outlet pipe. M will empty the tank. So we cannot predict the time in which these two individually do their work. But if these two work simultaneously, they can fill the tank will be filled in 60 minutes. So that's obvious. A has more efficiency than M. Pipes B and C fill the tank in 20/3 minutes. Pipes M and N together empty the tank in 12 minutes. The time taken by pipe C to fill the tank is half of time taken by pipe M to empty the tank. Pipe B fills the tank in T minutes. The efficiency of pipe N is 20%. higher than or more than the efficiency of pipe O. The ratio of time taken to empty the full tank by M and N is 3:2. So nowhere in this question information is given about any of the individual pipe. Fine. So this is all about comparison. We should put the data in an organized way. And let us see the questions given on this set. First question. So without knowing those things, we cannot solve this question. And I want you guys to give a try to solve this question. If you are good at solving these questions, pause the video, solve the questions. And I want you guys to mention the time in which you solve the question, the time that you have taken to solve the question. This is the second question. And this is the third question. So we have three questions. I've prepared a slide this way. So this is my working space now. I'll work here. And at any of the points in this question, at any particular point, if you guys feel difficult to understanding any of the things, do mention that in the comment section. I'll definitely respond to your comment. Now, so in this tank, in a tank, 4 inlet pipes ABC, ABCD, 3 outlet pipes MN and O. I'll write all the names here. A, B, C, D, M, N, O. Okay. So ABCD are positive. MN and O are negative as they are outlet pipes. The efficiency ratio of pipes A and B, is 3:5. The efficiency ratio of A and B is 3:5. Efficiency ratio of C is double that of pipe D. So C:D is 2:1. C:D is 2:1. And here there is no relation between A and C or B and C. So we cannot connect A, B, C, D now. For now we have no, the information is provided in that area. Let us look at the next one now. So we read it till here. Pipes A and M fill the tank in 60 minutes. Pipes A and M can fill the tank in 60 minutes. So A is doing a positive work, M is doing a negative work. These two work together, can fill the tank in 60 minutes. Pipe B and C, I'll put it here. Pipes B and C fill the tank in 20/3 minutes. Okay. So even with this, we cannot find anything. Pipes M and N together empty the tank in 12 minutes. Pipes M and N. M is a negative, N is also a negative pipe. So these two, if these two work together, they can empty the tank in 12 minutes. Total tank will be empty in 12 minutes. Yes, usually while solving questions of this kind, I usually get confused between minutes, days and hours. I want you guys to understand that. If I slip a word, I want you guys to consider that the question is all about minutes. Though I speak in days, I want you to consider it as minutes for this time. Okay. The time taken by pipe C to fill the tank is half the time taken by pipe M to empty the tank. So the time taken by pipe C to fill the tank is half the time taken by pipe M to empty the tank. So as C takes double the time, which means that efficiency of C is, okay, as C takes half the time that M have taken, so C's efficiency is double M. The efficiency ratio of C and M is 2:1. As see, all the things that we have written here is the efficiency ratio. It's efficiency ratio. The efficiency ratio of A and B is 3:5. Efficiency ratio of C and D is 2:1. Efficiency ratio of C and M is 2:1. So I understood that efficiency of D and M are the same. Okay. Next to this, let us see how this is going to help us now. Pipe B fills the tank in T minutes. Okay, this is not going to help us now. The efficiency of pipe N is 20% more than that of pipe O. Efficiency of N and O. N is 20% higher than that of pipe O. If you guys are good at converting percentages into ratios, we can simply say that it's 6:5. If you guys still didn't get used to it, as n is being compared with O, let's assume O as 100 percentage, n should be 20 percentage more than O, so n has to be 120. Now find the ratio between these two, 120 and 100, that's 20 times 6, 20 times 5. So efficiency ratio of n and O is 6 is to 5. Clear? Let me go through it again. Yes, it's about efficiency, not about days. Fine. So what we have taken is correct. The efficiency ratio of n is 20 percentage more than that of efficiency of pipe O. The ratio of time taken to empty the full tank by m and n is 3 is to 2. So previously you are given some information about m and n. Again you are given information about m and n. Let us try putting these two things together. I think this will work us. This will work now. This will help us now. So m and n days ratio being 3 is to 2. Days ratio being 3 is to 2. So the efficiency ratio will be 2 is to 3. If m can fill 2 parts, or if m can empty 2 parts in a minute, n can empty 3 parts in the same time. Now, what happens if these two pipes work simultaneously? M can empty 2 parts or 2 units per minute. N can empty 3 units per minute. If m and n work simultaneously, together they can empty 5 units per minute. And if they work together, the full tank will be empty in 12 minutes. So per minute, they can empty 5 units. If they work together for 12 minutes, the whole tank will be empty, which means that the total work done can be considered as 60 units. So this can empty 2 units, this can empty 3 units per minute. Together if they work, they can empty 5 units per minute. So 12 minutes, the total work will be 60 units. So we can understand it now. What is the time taken by m now? Per minute, 2 units will be emptied. It worked for, in order to empty 60 units, it takes 30 minutes and takes 20 minutes. So n can empty the whole tank in 20 minutes. M can empty the whole tank in 30 minutes. Do we have any information related to Mn with others? Let us look at this once. N and O. Efficiency ratio of N and O is 6 is to 5. If the efficiency ratio is 6 is to 5, what should be the days ratio? 5 is to 6. So N can empty the tank in 20 minutes. So 5 parts is 20. If 5 parts is 20, 6 parts will be 5 times 4, 20, 6 times 4, 24. So O can empty the tank in 24 minutes. Now, C and M. Relation between C and M is given. If M is 1, C is 2. That's efficiency. So the time ratio will be M is 1 is to 2. So M is 2. M can empty the tank in 30 minutes. C can fill the tank in 15 minutes. C can fill the tank in 15 minutes. Previously, we understood that efficiency of D and M are the same. Efficiency of D and M are the same. So if C is 2, C's efficiency is 2, D's efficiency is 1. So days ratio or the time ratio of these two will be 1 is to 2. If C can fill the tank in 15 minutes, 1 minute, D can fill the tank in 2 minutes. It takes double the time. So as C is 15, D has to be 30. Now A and B. So A is nowhere related to any of the things here. Okay. Either we can use this or we can use this information. So we can pick one between these two. Now here, I think one between these two will be sufficient. If I consider this, I need not consider this. If I consider B and C, I need not consider A and M. As anyhow, if A and M are related, A can be connected to B. If B and C are related, B can be connected to A. Fine. So which one? Let us go with this. Let us pick this. Any of the things is fine. If you pick this, I know that M can empty the tank in 30 minutes. Okay. And let us try to find the total capacity of the tank. So LCM of these numbers. You can consider it as either 120. Yes. If the total tank, if you consider it as 120, M can empty the tank 120 units in 30 minutes. Let me erase this here. I'll write the same here. Yes. M can empty the tank in 30 minutes. To make your work easy, for better understanding, I write this way: A, M, I mean minus M, A minus M. Fine. M can empty the whole tank in 30 minutes. A and M together can empty the tank in 60 minutes. Now, so LCM of these two, we can consider it as 60. 120 or 60 doesn't make any difference. Okay, any common multiple will work. Now, with the total being 60, A and M working together can fill 1 unit per minute. If M works alone, M can empty 2 units per minute. Fine. A and M together it's +1. M is doing a negative work and it's -2. So what should be the efficiency of A? So sum of these two should give you 1. So it's 3. So A works 3 units per minute. So A can fill the tank in 20 minutes. If A can fill the tank in 20 minutes, I know the efficiency ratio of A and B. Efficiency ratio of A and B is 3:5. So time ratio, it has to be 5:3. So if A can fill in 5 minutes, B can fill in 3 minutes. So 5 being 20, so 3 will be 5 times 4, 20, 3 times 4, 12. Now we got to know the individual times for ABCD as well as M and O to do their work. If they fill the tank, I know the time that they take to fill the tank. If they empty the tank, I know the time that they take to empty the whole tank. Clear? With this information, let us try to solve the question. We have 3 questions based on this, as I have shown you earlier. And I didn't understand why this T is given here. It should be related to the questions then. In some of the questions, T should be mentioned. Now let us pick this information. And let me put this in the next slide so that questions can be answered with ease and comfort. It didn't work. Let me give it a try again. I think it works now. Yes. So there are the 3 questions we have. Yes. Let us solve these 3 questions now. This is the first one. Inlet pipes A and B are open with outlet pipes N and O. Inlet pipes A and B are open with outlet pipes N and O. After some time, all the pipes are closed and pipe C is open. And fill the remaining tank in 5 minutes. Find the difference between the percentage of tank filling by pipe C and the percentage of tank emptying by pipe N. Nice question. Okay. Now, How should we understand this question now? After some time, as we cannot predict how much time that these four pipes worked together, okay, but information is provided that all the four pipes are closed at once. They started at once, they closed at the same time. And then pipe C is open and pipe C filled the remaining tank in 5 minutes. From this, we should understand that pipe C is active for only for 5 minutes. Pipe C is active only for 5 minutes. So pipe C can fill the tank in 15 minutes. Pipe A can fill the tank in 20 minutes. Pipe B can fill the tank in 12 minutes. Pipe N can empty the tank in 20 minutes. Pipe O can empty the tank in 24 minutes. Fine. So total capacity of the tank, LCM of these numbers, LCM of all these numbers. So I'll assume the total capacity of the tank as 120 units. Total capacity of the tank is 120 units. Now, so A can fill 6 units per minute, B can fill 10 units per minute, N can empty 6 units per minute, O can empty 5 units per minute, and C can fill 8 units per minute. C can fill 8 units per minute. Now, how much time that C alone is active? 5 minutes. Per minute, C can fill 8 units and C is active for 5 minutes. So amount of work done by C will be 40 units. So out of 120, C is active for 5 minutes. C is active for 5 minutes and amount of work done by C alone is 40 units. So the remaining work is 80. So A, B, N and O together should finish this work now, 80 units. If these four work together, plus 6 and minus 6, that will be nullified. 10 and minus 5, that's 5. So all A, B, N and O are open simultaneously. They can fill 5 units per minute. 5 units per minute. As they can fill 5 units per minute, 80 units will be filled in what time? 80 units will be filled in 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Okay. Find the difference between the percentage of tank filling by pipe C. So, C filled what percentage of the tank? C worked for 5 minutes. C filled 40 units out of 120. 40 units out of 120 is 33.33, 1/3. And percentage of tank emptying by pipe N. Pipe N is active for 16 minutes. Pipe N is active for 16 minutes. In 16 minutes, pipe N can empty 96 units. 96 units. So 96 is what percentage of 120? 96 is 24 less than 120. 24 is 1/5 of 120. 24 is 1/5 of 120. Okay. So you can calculate it this way, or if you're good at fractions, you can solve it even this way. So 24 out of 120 is 1/5 less than. So it's 80%. Did you get this? So C emptied 80% and this is 33.33. You are expected to find the difference between these two. That's approximately 47. That's 46.67. That's our answer. Fine. Let us look at question number 2 now. Hope the first question is clear, everyone. Question number 2. Pipe A and pipe B are open for some time and filled 40% of the tank. Okay. Pipe A and B. It's about pipe A, pipe B. Fine. Okay. So I assume the total work as 120 units. Be it 60, be it 120. I'm not sure whether O is given or not. Except O, if you consider any of the remaining, the total work can be considered 60. As O is present here, 24 is not a factor of 60. We go with 120. That makes our work really very easy. Okay. So 120, let it be the total capacity of the tank, 120 units. Pipe A and pipe B open for some time and they filled 40% of the tank. Okay. So 40% of this value, what is 40 percentage of 120? 40 percentage of 120. Yes. So it's 48. So A and B working together, they filled 48 units. A and B. A 20, B 12. I assumed the total as 120. So A can fill 6 per minute. B can fill 10 per minute. So A and B working together can fill 16 units per minute. 48 units will be filled in what time? 16 units in 1 minute. 48 units will be filled in 3 minutes. A and B together worked. A and B are active for 3 minutes. Let us remember this part. A and B are active for 3 minutes. They worked for 3 minutes. Now, and the total tank fills in K minutes. Find which of the following is true. Okay. If C and M are open, the total tank is filled in K minutes. Fine. If C and M are opened simultaneously, C is 15, M is 30. As previously we assumed it as 120. Either you consider it in terms of percentages or make sure the capacity of the tank is the same in both the cases. Fine. I assume the total capacity of the tank is same. Let it be 120. So C can fill 8 units per minute. M can empty 4 units per minute. If these two work together, 4 units will be filled in 1 minute. And these two should fill 60% of the tank. 60% of the tank. As 40% is being filled, has been filled with A and B. Now they have to do the remaining 60% of the work. So what is 60% of 120? 72. So 72 units will be filled in what time? 4 in 1 minute, 72. 4 times 18 is 72. So 1 into 18, that's 18. So C and M together active for 18 minutes. A and B together active for 3 minutes. So on the whole, it's 21 minutes. So K is 21. So C and M are open. First one is true, but I have 1, 2, 3 options with 1. So I should look at the remaining 2 as well. Let us look at option 2, condition 2. K is 9 when D and O are open. D is 30 minutes, O is 24 minutes. So tank will never get filled if D and O are open. O can empty much faster than D. Tank will be emptied but not filled. So that's obvious. 2 should not be my answer. So my answer should be either 1 or 1 and 3. Let us look at the third one now. As I should get some working space here, I'll erase this data. Yes, let's work on this one now. Anyhow, first one worked. Now third one. K is 39 if C and N are open. So A and B together worked for 3 minutes. Hope you guys remember that part. So C and N now. C 15 and 24. LCM of these two being 120. So it's 5. C can fill 8 units per minute and can empty 5 units per minute. Fine. If these two work together, 3 units will be filled. 3 units will be filled in. I'm blessed with a beautiful handwriting. You guys will get used to it. Okay. 3 units will be filled in 1 minute. The total amount of work is as 40% of the work is done. It's not 120, it's 72. Only 72 units should be filled now. How much time will it take? 3 by 3 is 1. 72 by 3 is 24 minutes. Okay, I think somewhere I lost here. N is not 24. O is 24. Okay, fine. I missed it. Let us do one thing. Let me solve the same again. Mistakes happen. Okay. M and not M and N. C and N. C and N. C is 15, N is 20. So let us consider the total as 120. Even you can go with 60, it doesn't make any difference. 15 eights, 20 times 6. So 2 units will be filled per minute. Then 72 units will be filled in what time? 72 is 60% of the work, right? So half of this is 36. So 36 minutes, C and N are active. 3 minutes, that A and B are active. So on the whole, they take 39 minutes to complete the whole work. So K is 39, C and N are open. So it's 1 and 3, only 1 and 3. Let us look at the third question now. Pipe D and pipe M are open and fill the tank in S minutes. Pipe D and pipe M are open to fill the tank in S minutes. Okay, D is an outlet, M is an outlet pipe, D is a filling pipe. D can do it in 30, M can do it in 30. Tank will not be filled. Did I miss anything? D is working, okay, when pipe D is working with double efficiency, that's given here. So when the efficiency is double, time will be half. So D can fill the tank in 15 minutes, M in 30 minutes. M can empty the tank in 30 minutes. Then find the percentage of full tank empty by pipe O if it opens for S plus T by 2 minutes. T, where did it come from? Previously, we are given T in the question. T is related to B. Yes, pipe B can fill the tank in T minutes. Let us use that information here. Pipe B can fill the tank in T minutes. So T is 12. Okay. Now we need to find the value of S. D and M can fill the tank in S minutes. So LCM of these two is 30. It's 2, it's 1. So 1 unit in 1 minute. So they take 30 minutes to fill the tank. So S is 30, T is 12, S is 30, T is 12, S plus T by 2. Find the percentage of full tank emptied by pipe O in S plus T by 2 minutes. S plus T is 42, S plus T by 2 is 26 minutes. The amount of work done by O in 26 minutes. So O can fill the full tank in 24 minutes. Sorry, O can empty the full tank in 24 minutes. And it worked for I missed with the calculation here. It's not 26, it's 21. Yes. Okay. At times it happens. Fine. In 24 minutes, in 21 minutes, what percentage of the tank will be emptied? So 21 is what percentage of 24? That's what we need to find here. 21, 3 times 7, 3 times 8. Okay. So it's 12.5 less than 100. It has to be 87.5. So this is how we solve these questions. Thank you so much, guys. Watch all the remaining videos in our channel. If you like the content, do subscribe to our channel. If you want to add something, write it in the comment section. I feel really very happy if you write the comments in your mother tongue. Feel free to ask your doubts. Thank you so much, guys.